Here we are on beautiful Jones Street.
You saw Ted Jones.
Careful. What the fuck?
Got it.
What do you mean you got it?
What's up?
I was just about to start recording, bro. Do you mind if I record when you're in there? Is that okay?
Yeah, come on, knock yourself out.
Okay.
Yo, it's not leaking right now, is it?
No, it's not.
No,
It was leaking yesterday when they took a shower. But I patched it up a little bit. You know, I did some super work.
You gotta open it up, fly guy.
What do you mean you gotta open it up? You gotta take that entire thing out?
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to make it as small as possible. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make it by 12 by 12 to find out where the leak is at.
Yeah.
Alright, but in the other building, I've had to fucking replace a lot of pipes.
Because I heard the pipe was slowly leaking and then...
Yeah, so it's probably got a corroded pipe with a hole in it and stuff like that. I gotta make it ugly before I make it pretty though. Alright, you with me?
I guess, bro. You know I trust you, man. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Ted Jones World podcast. You guys saw in the beginning, just right now, mess of a... You know what? It's a New York themed thing. We got Noel in the bathroom right now working on the pipe, and it's all right. This is what happens if you guys live in NYC. You know what's up. But this is, to be honest, I've lived in this apartment for like over 6 years, and this is only one of the only times that I've had like a full issue, with something in my apartment like this, a leak or whatever. But this March, now that it's April, guys, well, today's April Fools. Happy April Fools. You look up at the ceiling, it says gullible. Imagine if it did. That'd be a good little trick. Tonight, we have Margarita Monday, every Monday in April for sure. We have a free comedy show. Check the flyer right here. You guys get to that comedy show. It's a freaking banger of a time. Every single Monday, we have $10 margaritas, $4 empanadas, $10 Tito's and soda, $6 Miller Lights. But check it out. But this March, guys, I got to say, we're approaching my 3-year anniversary of just focusing on Ted Jones World. And this March was the most shows I've done in a month. Clap it up. Snap it up for your boy. Snap it up. We're looking at we did 30 shows in March, which is great. You know, maybe for some other comedians, that doesn't sound as much. If I compare it to other New York comedians, like I've had a guy on my podcast, Jared Waters, he did 1,050 shows, which is an insane amount of shows. That's averaging like 3 a night. But I think for the most part, I feel the most comfortable when I'm averaging like maybe like 0.80 shows a day. So like around a show a day seems to be like my sweet spot. Because as you guys know, I like to do other stuff. You know what I mean? I like to also do the sketches, do the vlogs, and so on and so forth. But this past weekend, I went to Emmaus, Pennsylvania. This is one of the more suburban, rural towns I've ever been. Here, this town only has like 10,000 people in it. Is that true? Super small town, right? Am I about right? So we got like half of the town in here, or what? Let's go! And I opened up for my boy Giulio Gallerati, and this stage was so different. Like I heard it was going to be a movie theater type of stage. So in my head, when I thought of it, it was just completely different. But the way that this theater was built, it was wild. Held like 300 people. So it was a great show. Got back at like, I'd say probably 11:30 on Saturday night. Went and did the midnight show at Comedy Shop, which I've been doing a lot frequently. And it's been a great turnout. So I think like doing more shows, I'm definitely getting more comfortable on stage, which, the more you get the more you do something, the more comfortable you get. You know what I'm saying? Noel, how you doing back there? Good? Good. I feel like a little bit wooked. I'm just talking into the microphone here. I'm talking not really into the abyss, but my super, who's the best, who I've known for years, is in there just freaking sawing away at that pipe. And when you live in a walk-up building, guys, like these pipes, some of these pipes are probably, I don't want to say 100 years old, but definitely 50 years old. They're old. Right? And if you live in some of these newer development buildings and they cut corners, that's where you could have the issue. Like 50 years ago when they were putting pipings into buildings, I think that they were probably with the intent of making these pipes last for a very long time. If you think about newer buildings, maybe they weren't putting in as much money because they're trying to, build the building, get the nut, and then leave, you know? But you got to appreciate the New York City walk up. You know what I mean? Because if you got the dishwasher in your apartment, you got the laundry machine in your apartment, you've made it. But, you know, there's something classic about the New York walk up, as you guys can imagine. New York comedy scene right now is flying high. It's hot. I do feel like every month, even the audience is getting more educated on the terms of stand-up. People being like, oh, yeah, Ted, that was a really good tag. Like after the show the other night, I was like, what? How do we even know what that is? For those of you who don't know what a tag is, it's just basically like the punchline of the joke. But people are just becoming more familiar with comedy, especially since you can watch it and ingest it on so many different mediums. You know, you got the Hulu, Amazon Prime, YouTube TV, Netflix, of course. But there's just a lot of places to ingest comedy. And it doesn't seem like there's a perfect amount anymore of time that you need to do in order to sell your special or sell a part of your stand-up material somewhere. You know, like you can release 15 minutes on your YouTube channel, maybe you get a few million views. And for those of you who don't know, we do have a second YouTube channel called Ted Jones World 2, TOO. So you check out that. But this right here is the Ted Jones World YouTube channel. If you guys are listening and watching on YouTube, we appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, comment, and let us know what you think. TedJonesWorld@gmail.com. But like I was saying, there's just so many different ways to ingest comedy. And I think there's a lot of different avenues too that comedians can move towards. And it's not all traditional stand-up, which is like what I was saying at the beginning of the episode. I think like 30 for the most part shows for me is like, it feels like right around maybe I don't want to say maximum. Like I would be willing to do more shows and try it out, considering this has been the most booked month I've had, or March last month was the most booked I've been, which is a good sign. But I don't know. I could see like, if you start getting up to the 50s and 60s and you're doing 2 shows a night, it seems like that takes up the most amount of time. And considering mostly every set that I have, I'm putting up on YouTube, it seems like there's a lot to do post-production. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm freaking burping here. I had a gluten-free bagel the other day. I started having gluten-free bagels because this girl that I'm talking to was like, oh yeah, these gluten-free bagels are good. So I found a place around the corner from my apartment. Actually not bad. And then gluten-free and then the vegan cream cheese, it's a little much. I know. But hey, it's a big move, big dog move, you know, a unique guy over here. I know almost every single pod the last, like, we're approaching, like 2 months. I've talked about not smoking Nugget. Noel, you know, I haven't smoked weed in like 2 months, Noel.
Oh, you stopped?
I think I stopped, yeah.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, because I think that smoking, it really fucked me up and shit, man. That's why I wouldn't come on Friday, man. My lungs were all fucked up, and I couldn't breathe. I almost had to go to the hospital.
What's the longest you've gone without smoking weed?
I think 3 months.
3 months? Yeah. And then like you just got back into it cause why?
Dude, my boy's smoking in the house and shit. Like
Yeah. If it's around, it's definitely a lot harder to quit, you know?
You know, and then it's like I'm already inhaling and I might as well smoke it.
Yeah, you're already inhaling it. Might as well smoke it. Yeah. We're realizing within the last, I guess, also the piping in buildings in the last 50 years. And then also you got to realize, guys, that every part of your body you got to take care of, which is underrated. You don't think about that so much, man. Especially with the fast food getting all crazy within like the businesses and industries, really pushing on all the, you coming back?
Yeah, going upstairs.
Okay. And can you tell, if she's there, can you tell her not to shower? Stop dropping a deuce. Yeah. No showers. Because the last time, I was saying the industry has really just pushed all this fast food and product on you. But yeah, the woman upstairs from me, okay, she had left, I had told you guys this on a previous podcast, but she left me a note, or maybe it's a he, I don't know, said like, hey, you look really cool. And I was like, oh my God, what? So I didn't write back, or I didn't respond to the letter. I don't know, it was just weird. But anyway, her or his shower body upstairs is leaking down into that hole that you guys saw. But hopefully this whole process will be done within 72 hours because it was a little bit crazy to deal with. But I think I put the superintendent in me, and I patched it up slightly. I was just using tape though, but it was pretty freaking nasty before. And then the leak I thought was like leak from the sewage pipe, but it was just from the water pipe, which you guys can imagine if it was from the sewage pipe. It's it's a lot of it. It's a lot of a lot of different stuff coming out from there. But as the weather gets nicer, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to actually just wearing shorts. Sick of wearing sweatpants, even though right now I'm wearing jeans, which never happens. But I have like the same pair. I have like 6 of the same pair of sweatpants. You know what? I'll do a free ad for this company, even though it's probably an Amazon brand. These sweatpants called Brokeeg sweatpants. I guess that's like a Swedish name or something. They fit great, fit nice along around the calves. And also, okay, my workout regimen has been different, guys. Over like the past, like 2 to 3 months, I've been lifting less, but when I'm going into the gym, I'm giving 100% effort on one set. Shouts out to my guy, Mike Metzger, who is, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. I need to show you guys this. Damn it. Bro. What the fuck? Stop. Fuck. Yeah, dude, it's flowing. It's flowing hard. Careful. What the fuck?
Got it.
What do you mean he got it?
I know what you did that. That's what I have to look for. I know what I'm fixing.
God damn it! If you guys are listening to this on audio, I suggest you switch to video. This is a nightmare, bro. Oh my God, bro. A lot of other things that are going great in my life, though. I'll tell you that. You know, this is just stuff you have to deal with living in New York. I'm rattled right now, bro. I gotta be unrattled, because tonight we have Margarita Monday. It's going to be very, very good show. I have to be no rattled for tonight. God. I was at a show the other night and someone was like, Ted, did you get new merch? I'm like, nah, bro. We just got steady merch. And right now we're not selling the merch, guys, but you come to a Margarita Monday or you friggin' see me around and say, I want a shirt. I want some merch. Maybe I'll give it to you. Maybe I'll give it to you. It's the time of the year also where it's getting slightly warmer outside. I wonder if that has to, that must affect the pipes in some sense of the matter, you know, because the pipes will get warm after being freezing for the whole winter. But I imagine this will be pretty quick. And Noel, the super, just said that he might not need to call the plumber. He could fix it. But that's a mess. Uconn Huskies, guys. Side note, Uconn Huskies in the Final Four. Yeah, so I went to Uconn. Shout out to Uconn. We're in the Final Four. Let's go. No, guys? No? You guys' brackets is fucked up? All right. My bad. We're good. Should put them in the Final Four, dude. And their last game, they went on a 28-0 run, but Uconn is in the Final Four. As you guys are listening to this, the game has already just happened, or it's happening tomorrow. And if you didn't pick Uconn to win in your bracket, I don't know what to tell you. For those of you who don't know, yes, I did go to Uconn. And freshman year plus senior year, the men won the national championship in basketball. Since the year 2000, we've been the dominant basketball powerhouse. And I think ever since over the last 2 years where college players are going to begin to get paid to go to college and do all these NIL deals, I think UConn's just going to stay at the top. And it's going to be harder for other colleges to recruit more all-stars, you know, because the top programs are already going to have so much money behind it that it wouldn't make sense for recruits to go to other colleges. But UConn just stays number one. And for those of you who have never been to Uconn, which is likely 99% of you, it's in the middle of nowhere. And guess what? All you do is focus. You just line your head in on basketball, which if you think about other places, you know, you go to Miami, you know, University of Miami, like a UCLA, USC. There's too many distractions out there. The weather's too nice. Miami, you go down there, there's the beach right there. Yeah, you don't want to be balling on the court because there's a beach. Uconn in the middle of nowhere, and I think that helps. Ultimately, you know, the rest of the program being down there. So UConn, look out for them to win the national championship again because they're the top team. Can't see anybody else beating them, and I love UConn. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to freaking handle this leak situation. Stay tuned to the Ted Jones World podcast to see if this leak ever stops, which, It will. I'm Ted Jones. Thanks so much for listening. Goodbye. What's up, guys? This is maybe like a little bit of post freaking show thoughts. You know, a lot of things went awry today. We had to kick out 3 people out of the Margarita Monday show tonight. I figure I'd just let you guys know that sometimes things don't always go as you plan, but Uconn women playing in the Elite 8 right here, and life goes on. Again, thanks so much for tuning into the Ted Jones World Podcast. I'm Ted Jones. We'll see you guys next time.